Hi everyone, I'm Brock. So today let's keep reviewing AI company. In the AI company market value ranking, Poly AI ranked number 20. The total market value is $5.94 billion. Price for one stock is $12. And I'm thinking about one thing is that the deeper I work on this AI company ranking, the more the less confidence I have on it. Because if we look at the ranking based on the category, tech company, in some top companies, let's say Broadcom, this is a hardware company. I think it should also be listed as a AI company, right? And the TSMC, again, it's a hardware company. It should also be listed as AI company. Tencent, there's no doubt that Tencent invested so much money in AI area, but all these companies are not listed in this list. So I feel very, very suspicious about this list now. If I keep go down, right? ASML, obviously. AMD, Alibaba, all these companies should, actually has a lot of investment on AI area. How can we ignore it, right? Micron. Qualcomm. SMIC. Equinix. NXP. Baidu, right? Kuaishou, right? So all these, a lot of companies in this list actually have some sorts of AI investment. So yeah, so today maybe I will change my strategy. I will either start to review companies in this list, or I may begin to research companies based on the investment they raised. And the Poly AI is ranked as number 318 in this ranking, largest tech companies by market cap. So it's pretty, yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. So let's look at the report generated by Cloud. This is a basic. This is a table of contents. Poly AI, founded in December 2016 and headquartered in Fremont, California, is a global leader in level 4 autonomous driving technology. The company was co-founded by James Peng, and Tiancheng, both former key members of Baidu's autonomous driving team, focusing on developing safe, reliable, and scalable autonomous driving solutions. But it has established R&D centers in multiple global cities, including Silicon Valley, Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, and Luxembourg. with business operations spanning China, the United States, the Middle East, and Europe. In November 2024, the company successfully listed on NASDAQ, became one of the largest IPOs in the US autonomous driving sectors, raising $260 million with a market value of approximately $5.25 billion. Oh, so it's actually just going to IPO around 1 year. Okay. Core AI products analysis. The first layer is autonomous mobility services. Product 1, Pony Pilot Robotaxi. Pony Pilot is Pony AI's flagship Robotaxi service, providing level 4 fully ride-hailing services. Users can consume autonomous vehicles through the Pony.ai app or mini program. As of 2024, the company operates over 250 taxis with cumulative autonomous driving mileages exceeding 35 million kilometers, including over 3.9 million kilometers of fully driverless operations. Product 2, 7th generation Robotaxi system. In April 2025, Poly.ai unveiled its 7th generation Robotaxi system, collaborating with Toyota, BAIC, and GAC to launch 3 mass production models. The system features a module platform architecture that seamlessly adapts to multiple vehicle models, with mass production planned to begin in middle 2025. Product 3, 24 all-weather operations service. In July 2025, Poly.ai launched 27 all-weather Robotaxi operation services, covering Tier 1 cities including Beijing, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen. The service employs a multiple sensor fusion architecture integrating 128-beam LiDAR, 8-megapixel cameras, and 4D imaging millimeter wave radar, enabling autonomous driving capabilities in all weather conditions and scenarios. Layer 2, autonomous trucking logistics. Product 4, Robotruck. Robotruck is Poly.ai's autonomous trucking logistic solution, focusing on line haul logistics and port transportation scenarios. The company operates over 190 Robotrucks, completing over 1 billion ton-kilometers of freight mileage. This business contributed $27.4 million in revenue in the first 3 quarters of 2024, accounting for 69% of the company's total revenue. Product 5, 4th generation autonomous truck system. In 2025, Poly.ai unveiled its 4th generation autonomous truck system, developed in collaboration with Stanley Truck. The system uses fully autonomous grade components with BOM, bill of materials, costs reduced by approximately 70% compared to previous generations, designed for a service life of 20,000 hours and 1 million kilometers. The system features 6 critical redundancies: steering, braking, communication, power, computing, and sensors. Product 6, Smart Logistics Ecosystem Platform. Pony AI, in collaboration with Sany Truck, Sinotrans, and other partners, has created a golden triangle model of technology, vehicle, and scenario, forming a closed-loop smart logistics ecosystem. The platform integrates autonomous driving technology providers, truck manufacturers, and logistics services providers to offer end-to-end logistics solutions. Product 3, technology licensing and application services. Product 7, personally owned vehicles, mass production ADAS domain controller. POV, that's great. For those abbreviation, the full English name is given here. That's really great. POV is personally owned vehicles. ADAS, Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. The POV business established. The POV business established an independent. Established independent business under unit at the end of 2022 provided customized high-performance, cost-effective mass production ADAS domain controllers. Well, I'm also thinking about another thing. For those autonomous companies, it's very obvious, how they utilize AI. But if I know, but when I look at this list, right, for those companies, whatever, like SoFi, right, Experian, their main business or their main revenue came from a more traditional business. But when I do research to see how these companies to utilize AI, maybe I have much deeper understanding how AI can be utilized. Because sometimes a tool, the potential of a tool is far more way powerful than what we think about it. Kind of like 20 years ago, right? If we look at the companies, on the list at that time. None of them will be regarded as, very few of them may be regarded as internet company. But 20 years later, I believe all these companies have their own website, have their own applications. So I guess that maybe I have a blind spot to emphasize a title of AI, right? This is an AI company, this is a non-AI company. Maybe that's a blind spot. All those successful, well, they can in this list and have a higher rank. That's successful, right? So for all those successful, I should start with successful or at least a commercially successful companies. Then I began to think about how they utilize AI. That may be something I should think about. Yeah. Based on this strategy, I think that I should look at the market value ranking for non-IPO companies. So maybe we can have a look at the ranking for companies which haven't go for IPO, right? Yeah, this is for public company. Right. So for example, ByteDance, OpenAI, AI, those companies haven't go to IPO, but they are also Anthropic. Those companies haven't go for IPO, but they are a very big player in the AI area. If I ignore them, then there's something wrong, right? Yeah. Yeah. So many of them in these unicorns. Yeah. So if we look at the ranking, many of them actually has a lot of investment in AI area. So yeah. Yeah, I guess this is a list maybe I should check out. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, this is a pretty long list. List of unicorn startup companies. Okay, let's put in the list. Okay, let's continue. Product 8, virtual driver. Virtual driver. Virtual driver is Pony AI's core technology platform, a vehicle agnostic full-stack autonomous driving technology system that seamlessly integrates the company's proprietary software, hardware, and services. The platform can be deployed across multiple vehicle platforms and application scenarios, supporting various businesses including Robotaxi, Robotruck, and POV. Product 9. Pony World is Pony AI's world model simulation system, leveraging the latest technology to create environments that replicate real-world conditions. The system generates realistic scenarios and corner cases for autonomous vehicles to comprehend, adapt to, and make driving decisions, learning from AI generation driving environment and decision-making experience through reinforced learning technology, significantly enhancing safety metrics while reducing testing time and associated costs. It's great that it explains what is world model. World model is an AI system that can learn and simulate environmental dynamics used for predicting and planning the behavior of autonomous vehicles. Okay. Yeah, there are some core functions. I'm not very interested actually. Okay, ODD, operational design domain. Okay, this is for Pony Pilot, Robotaxi, Robot Truck, POV, OTA, over the air, OEM, original equipment manufacturer. Yeah, that's great. It explains what is virtual driver, IMU, inner tier measurement unit, Pony World. Okay, business model. Okay, that's good, but not something I am most interested in at this moment. Okay, the second part, core technology, perception technology. Okay, deep learning models, high definition mapping, GNSS, global navigation satellite system, RTK, real-time kinematic, end-to-end learning, route learning, prediction, computation. Pony AI's collaboration with NVIDIA began in 2017. You see, if I began to, do some research about those companies, and I find many of them already start, collaborate with NVIDIA, then I should have some sense that NVIDIA have a very big potential, right? So again, if we wait, the medium to tell us what's the hotspot, it's kind of like behind the age, right? What machine learning is doing is basically about prediction, and what humans we are doing day to day life is also about prediction. Prediction, others' reaction, predict what will happen, right? Hollywood's world model, reinforced learning. Okay, so many patterns, milestones, built in December 2016. Okay, some key milestones. James Peng, interesting. His background actually is not in computer science. He got his PhD in civil and environment engineering, but he began to work as a software engineer. Right, that's the shift. That's a big shift. Tiancheng, okay, he is, yeah, he's the Tsinghua University in computer science. That's a very traditional or typical education background, and really good at international Olympiad in informatics. Google Code Jam, top coder. That's crazy. 11-year medalist, ICPC. Interesting. Law is known for its extreme technical pursuit, working approximately 100 hours per week. And here's some financial investment formation. The founders have so amazing backgrounds. There's no wonder that they can attract so many investment. Yeah, these report are valuable, but I'm not so interested at least at this moment. Some comparative analysis. Waymo, Alphabet, Baidu, Apollo Go. We write. Aurora, Inceptio, Plus, Key Insights. Okay. Pony differs from Waymo and Aurora with a diversified approach, simultaneously advancing three major businesses. Insights 2. Poly AI's choice of China as its main battlefield rather than focusing on United States like Waymo. The POV business essentially applied L4 technology in a downgraded manner to L2 plus and L3 scenarios. Okay, also some technology insights. And some insights for myself. Whole engine abstraction, multi-scenario adaptation, downgraded application. What modes, manned site. PolyS POV business downgrades L4 technology to L2. End-to-end. Partners. Safety. Okay. So position, yeah, they don't have position at Redmond. But I think that we can quickly check out whether they have what positions they have. Okay, only 11 jobs in total. What kind of job? Mm, yeah, so all these positions are either software engineer or machine learning engineer. It doesn't have like support engineer, things like that. What's this? No, they don't have some position. I'm interested. Okay, that's fine. And other alternatives recommendation. Amazon, I think applied before. Microsoft applied before. Google, Meta, Google. Mm, custom engineer. Let's see. Location. Okay, they did have some position in Washington State's Bellevue, Kirkland, Redmond, Seattle. Okay. Retail industry. Okay, it's requires 13 years. How about early and media level? Retail, security engineer, senior security engineer, software engineer. Product manager. How about this one? Let's check it out. Yeah, I think that maybe I can just give it a try. So Google. You know, sometimes I when I look at the timeline, I used to be a person. Well, well, I'm still such a person. I like to make a lot of, a lot of timelines. But the reality is that think about it. Actually, it doesn't make sense to make any timeline because, right? For example, get interviews. This is something out of my control, right? And get an offer before April 1st. There's no guarantee you will get an offer between a certain timeline. You don't know. So, and actually now I am thinking about it instead of pursuing a future uncertain result, especially this result is impacted by a lot of external factors. Maybe I should just focus on what I want to do. If every day I do what I want to do, enjoying what I'm doing, then even if I didn't, even if I didn't achieve a certain goals, that's fine. It's acceptable. But if we always focus on the end results, say, okay, I want to get interviews before January or whatever. And if it doesn't happen, then it's very frustrating, right? And if you think, think backwards at the end of our life, is it really important? And here's a comparison between China and America. US leads by approximately 2 to 3 years, but China catch up quickly. And some base model. Top US models like GPT-4 Cloud Ops lead China by 6 to 12 months. But Chinese open source models like Qianwen, GIM developing rapidly. Yeah, I think that's pretty much for this. For the others, I'm not very interested. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Bye.